Hello, welcome to Funk's Film Reviews. This is Corey Funk, and I'm doing my favorite movie of 1997, which was nominated for 9 Oscars, took home 2, took home Ben Affleck and Matt Damon won for original screenplay. At the time, they were I don't know if they still are, but at the time, they were the youngest people to take home that Oscar for original screenplay. Also, Robin Williams won his Best Supporting Actor Oscar that year. Uh, he beat out Burt Reynolds, Greg Kinnear, Robert Forster, and Anthony Hopkins. And the movie I'm talking about stars a boy genius from Boston he's young adult there, not boy, I should say, but yeah, he's portraying this character Will Hunting, and he's a genius. He's going on the solving math equations on the Harvard board, and one day Stellan Skarsgård's character, who is Gerald Lambeau, catches him making the equation that he wants to solve, but he walks away, and Will Hunting's characters and his friends, they all go out drinking, things like that, and having a good day. Then one day they see this guy and they go get into a fight with this guy and his friends. And Will Hunting's character ends up punching a cop and he goes to jail. Then Stellan Skarsgård's character, Gerald Lambeau, gets him out of prison under two conditions. He has to, number one, help Gerald Lambeau's character solve these math equations, and number two, he has to get therapy. And when he gets therapy, he discovers all the other therapists sloughed off Will Hunting, but he discovers a character, Sean Maguire's character, that Sean Maguire is Robin Williams. And he starts helping Will Hunting and helping him break out of his shell. And then one day, Will goes out drinking again with the friends, and he meets Skyler, portrayed by Minnie Driver, and they develop a love interest. But how can I put it? Minnie Driver and Matt Damon and all that, and develop a love interest. He doesn't really know how to, and Robin Williams helps Will break out of his shell. And while he's doing math, he's trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life and all that. And you get to see the relationships with him, his friends. And yeah, it's basically the relationship between Sean Maguire and Will Hunting. Will Hunting and his friends, Chucky, Ben Affleck's character, which is his best friend, and Skyler. And he doesn't really know what to do, but he goes through all these. He ends up pushing people away. Falls more in love with Skyler and all that. Robin Williams helps Good Will Hunting, and she wants to go to California. He doesn't really know what to do until Ben Affleck's character pushes him. There's one scene in that movie where Ben Affleck says, if you're here when you're 50, you're wasting your life. So he finally decides to go pursue Skyler at the end of the movie. And the scene I love when he's talking about, I'm going to go see about a girl. And when he finally leaves, he's reading the note. And it says, I'm going to go see about a girl. And Robin Williams, son of a bitch, she stole my line. And it is a beautiful, beautiful movie, well acted. And yes, it is my favorite film of 1997. 1997 is another really good year for film. Every Best Picture winner out of the 5 that they had, every Best Picture winner, there is not one bad movie out of the bunch, in my opinion. And yeah, 4 of the movies out of the Best Pictures made my top 5. And one of them was still in my top 10. So yeah, and surprisingly, my least favorite Best Picture nominee in that year was actually the one that won Best Picture, and I still really like that. Titanic is still a really good movie. I just happen to like the other four better, which are, well, like I said, as Good Will Hunting, which was my favorite movie that year, Full Monty, which was my second favorite film of that year, and LA Confidential. All three were my top three. Then Boogie Nights, well, As Good as It Gets was the other one that was in the Best Picture. Boogie Nights was number 4 for me, and As Good as It Gets was number 5 for me. But yeah, Boogie Nights was the only one that snuck into my top 5 that wasn't in the Best Picture of the Year category that year. But yeah, all those other 5 movies, all those other movies, and Titanic, it made my top 10 still. But yeah, Good Will Hunting is a beautiful, poignant movie and all that. I highly recommend seeing Good Will Hunting. The acting is phenomenal. There's not a bad performance in that film. And when he goes off and I'm hearing that Elliott Smith song, which will always remind me of Good Will Hunting, that Miss Misery, if you haven't seen Good Will Hunting, go watch Good Will Hunting. Or, well, I love it. And like I said, there's movies I love, there's movies I don't like, but every one of these ones I'm doing till I hit 2003, every one of these 43 movies are movies I love. And right now, we're at 1997, and I have to get it all the way to 2023. But yeah, Good Will Hunting is my favorite film, directed by Gus Van Sant. Beautiful, beautiful movie, double gold movie, and it is my favorite film of 1997. Bye.